Welcome back to Chamber Chat. I just want to say thank you so much to Susan Gill for being my lovely co-host on this edition of Chamber Chat. But I'm really excited to introduce to you Dorene Bettis, who is here representing a wonderful organization called Yard Sale for the Troops. Now, Dorene, this organization got started about 4 years ago, and what you do is you take these unwanted household items, it could be a lamp or some electronics equipment, and you sell them, and those proceeds go to putting together care packages for our military overseas.
Exactly.
So this organization really reaches out to those that are serving for our country. So why don't you tell us how this organization came about?
Sure. About 4 years ago, my mother-in-law was involved with a group of ladies called the Share a Craft Club, who taught each other their craft. But in addition to that, they wanted to do something to help our military. So they started making the care packages. Because I have a window cleaning business, I have a lot of customers, so my mom came to me and said, do you think your customers would be interested in donating some items to go into the boxes? That's how I got started. But we were having a difficult time coming up with the postage money, which at that time was $8.95 a box. So I reached out to even more customers and asked for items that they would normally give to the Goodwill and said, if you would give them to me instead, I'll have a yard sale, I'll sell them, come up with the money, turn it over to you. So that's where I came up with Yard Sale for the Troops. 3 years into it, they decided that they didn't want to do it anymore. So for the last year, I've been doing it by myself. I'm now located up at Howard's Flea Market, and that's where I sell my used items, and with the proceeds I put together the care packages to send to our soldiers.
And you are truly dedicated to this organization. You are there every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, every week from what, 8 o'clock in the morning to about 2 o'clock?
Exactly, 8 to 2 every weekend.
That's just amazing. And you know, you just have a draw to do this. I mean, there's nothing in your background. You don't have any children in the military or a husband or
Nothing.
brothers.
No, it's just something that I really feel I need to do. I mean, our soldiers are over there fighting for us, giving their life, and they can't get to the local Walmart like we can to get simple things like chapstick and deodorant, toothbrushes. So we put these packages together and send them over.
Well, that's just wonderful. I mean, it really is. And I think that our community really has a heart for the military and for veterans and such. So I would imagine, tell me what a typical day might be over at Howard's Flea Market when you have people come and...
Well, actually, I do have my regular customers, even though I've only been there a few months. I have people that will come in just for me, and they not only bring the donations that I need to survive by, because if I didn't get people's donations to sell, I wouldn't be able to do this. But as soon as I open my doors at 8 o'clock, I usually have people waiting. And a lot of times I'm there until after 2. If I have someone in the store, I won't close. I mean, if I have a customer that's looking to buy or just even looking, we stay open, and because I know they may come back next week or the week after. So I'm really looking forward to getting my roots established there. Like I said, I've only been a couple of months, so looking forward to the fall when it gets really busy.
Yes, and as you mentioned, if people don't have things to bring, you have cash donations that help you with the purchase of items, and then also with the postage, which used to be, what, $8.95, and now it's $13.95 or something like that?
Exactly, $13.65 just to get the box over there. Yeah.
And what kind of things are you putting in these boxes? What kind of things do they really need over?
Well, one of the biggest things that I'm always asked for are wet wipes. If you can imagine being out in the sand and just not having an opportunity to be able to bathe, toothbrushes and toothpaste, deodorant, jerky, beef jerky. We can't send any pork, so any type of a beef product. Paperback books, calendars, pens and pencils, writing. A lot of people will give me note cards and cards, greeting cards that the troop can fill out, like a birthday card, and send back home. So just think, if you were out there and didn't have an opportunity to get to the store, what would you want? That's what I need.
That's amazing. So it's very simple. They can come up and see you at Howard's Flea Market every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday between the hours of 8 and 2.
Correct.
Just go through your house. If there's some things that you might have, just tossed otherwise or maybe donated to Goodwill, you can send them Dorene's way. And what she'll do at Howard's is resell them. And then all of those funds go to not only the purchasing of the items in the care packages, but to the postage as well.
And one quick thing, where do you get the names of these soldiers that you send them to?
Thank you for asking. Thank you very much. First of all, I utilize a website called anysoldier.com. I'll go into there and I click on Florida, because I want to send to troops from Florida first. Plus, if you have a relative or a friend of the family, you bring me their name, their APO, FPO address, and I'll ship to them. So the website first, and then any names that are given to me later.
That's fantastic.
And I can imagine that when those boxes are received, it's always just such a welcome thing, not only because it has some good items in it, but because you know that somebody's thinking about you back home.
Exactly.
Which I imagine would be
Exactly.
important.
I get a lot of great thank you notes and thank you letters.
Oh, that's great.
Well, thank you on behalf of
Everybody.
Everybody, truly,
Yes.
for what you do. You're truly dedicated to it. Go see Dorene up at Howard's Flea Market every weekend. Bring her some unwanted items. Ladies, thank you so much for
Well, thank
being
you.
here
You.
today. I really appreciate you taking the time. Remember to get out and vote in this
Yes.
primary. Very important. And if you want to be featured on Chamber Chat, email me at spotlightmelissa@aol.com. Have a great week, Citrus County.